game drive. Like, share, and subscribe.
I'd listen to her if I were you. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to Nairobi National Park and I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about it. So we started our journey at about 6. So today we are going in with our Greenland cruiser. As you can see, it was looking so magnificent standing over there, right? And there were other people who were already there by 5. I mean, the early bird catches the worm. But where can never be me. And not even bathed at that time. Anyway, that was the vehicle that we are going to use for the day. So we started our journey at about 6:15. Nairobi was so peaceful, like there was no traffic jam given that it was on a Sunday. I'd advise you, if you are going to Nairobi National Park, go very, very early so that you don't meet the traffic jam. It's so nice when you go around not sweating all over in the jam with all the extra heat of the car. So go early in the morning so that you can enjoy a very clear path. You can enjoy yourself with the people around you. So it's about a 30 minutes drive, of course. I always say these things depending on whoever is driving. So after some time, we were already at the gate. People are all over Valentine's mood around there. Who does that? It's like 1 week later, you guys. Anyway, we got in, and as usual, given that the COVID era is not yet out, we started getting checked on our temperatures, sanitized our hands, and we were back at the gate. So there, the gate is where you get to pay $43 for non-residents and 400 shillings for residents. The gate looked so beautiful over there. I don't know if you saw a goldish lion that is actually there at the gate. So that was actually placed there by our president. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, kindly reverse the video and get to see it. So we started our game drive. Kindly don't try being sneaky around there. At about 10 minutes distance from the gate, there are actually rangers that actually check whether you have paid. So keep your receipts, don't lose them. So we started by seeing Adele the giraffe. She's actually at a distance, but as always, look at her walk. So elegant, so elegant. So the drive is actually very long, so you have to be patient. Nairobi National Park is filled with very many different dams. You love it over there. But then there's a very cold breeze, so kindly dress warmly. Don't overdo it. Don't go showing too much skin for your own safety, of course. Wear something warm. It's not as hot as it was in Amboseli in my last video. I also kind of suffered because I'd not dressed and not dressed efficiently. So we then saw guinea fowls. It's only one right there, but trust me, there were quite a number. They were just so far behind, so I decided to focus on this one. If you are a fan of birds, Nairobi National Park has a lot of birds that are actually here, so you can do your bird studying over here. So we then saw a group of impalas. They were busy minding their business and we were busy minding theirs. So there they were, feeding in large numbers. And actually, they looked so good. I am not quite sure why I wasn't able to zoom, but then they were really good and really in numbers. They stay as a herd, for their own protection. From there, we saw buffalo, and I actually remember that song that we used to sing, Buffalo Soldier in the house of America. Don't mind my singing, but honestly, there they were, laying flat and minding their business as well. We were honestly getting in the way of these animals, and they were looking at us so weird, like, what are you doing here? Kindly go away. It's like that visitor that stays for too long when you ask them to come over. That is what these buffaloes were looking at us like. And we were like, we are sorry, but we have to see you. This is nature. We have to appreciate you. So the buffaloes are actually very high in numbers at Nairobi National Park. And there they were, and I was actually happy to see them over there, like in numbers. I'm used to seeing only one or two at the orphanage, so it was nice seeing them all together with their horns there, minding their business. So we then saw this bird over here. It's called a bastard bird, actually. I know, so weird, right? So Nairobi National Park has actually a very rough terrain, so don't come here with a vehicle that can't handle it. You'll destroy your vehicle. So after there, we met there a chama of vehicles, and you only know there is only one animal that will bring all communities together to view it. Of course, the king and queen of the jungle, the royal family. There she was, the queen over there. Her king was actually seated. Is it seated? I think we'll call it. I think resting next to her. You won't be able to actually see it since they were hidden deep in the grass. So yeah, that is actually nice because you remember in Ambosel we weren't able to see a lion given that it hid away from us. It was very much hidden. So this time, at least we got to see a lion queen. So we then saw zebras, and you remember all the fun facts about zebras. Today we saw a pregnant queen over there, and we were like, we are so happy for you. You're one of the celebrities in Kenya who is very, very much pregnant. Thank you very much for representing us over there in the jungle. See, it's actually a very good year to reproduce, you people. So we then went ahead and saw another one from the Adele species, a very nice giraffe. And we actually learned another fun fact about giraffes today. Apparently, giraffes never sleep. They never sleep. What? What? I sleep almost 14 hours, and I know it's not healthy, but don't come at me. How can you not sleep? Who does that? Surely. You're not even viewing memes. What are you doing at night? Anyway, after that, we went to this high spot. This is where people get to sit down and eat and go to the washrooms. I'd advise you, if you're coming to Nairobi National Park, kindly empty your bowl afterwards. You won't like the washrooms over here unless you will do some monkey business, of which I don't think it's allowed by the KWS. So we then saw this male ostrich. Apparently that's a dance that they do to attract females. I don't get it. If it was me and you're dancing for me like that, I'd even walk away. But then he actually got someone out of there. So if you can look closely at this impala, it doesn't have one horn. So it lost it during the fight. So that was it from our game drive today. I hope you learned something, one or two things. So we went at around 1 back to Nairobi because the Nairobi game drives don't last the whole day like the Amboseli ones. It was nice meeting you. See you next time right here. If you have any question, ask them down at the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you. So like, subscribe, share, turn on that notification button so that you don't miss on any wildlife videos. Remember, sanitize, avoid those people.